Chapter 1: A Midnight Call from the President. It was 1:45 a.m. when James Bauer's cell phone rang. Cursing the midnight intruder, he picked it up. The next moment, he heard a serious female voice directing him to hold the call for the President of the United States of America. James froze for a second. He had no connection with the White House whatsoever. Although he and the current president, Pelvin Palmer, were undergraduate mates, he didn't expect his old friend to remember him after so many years. While he was wondering about the same, a hard voice spoke. "Jamie, my buddy, I guess this is a surprise call." James recovered quickly and flushed like a young girl despite being 60 years old. Inwardly, he recalled young Palmer calling him Jamie during their younger days. "It sure is, Mr. President. I am happy you still remember me. May I know what this call is about?" President Palmer laughed aloud. "Wouldn't you like to know? You were curious in our younger days. I hope it is the same as well." James blinked twice and replied, "Interesting choice of words, Mr. President. Of course, I am as curious as ever. I hope being curious is good. As good as it can ever be. Well, let me get to the point. I am heading a highly classified operation called EMIB, which stands for Exploration of Multiverse for Intelligent Beings, and I wish to recruit you as my chief scientist." President Palmer's voice suddenly became serious. "I hope this is not a bluff call, Mr. President." James almost stammered after hearing about the classified Operation EMIB and the term multiverse, which had a lot to do with him. Palmer replied, "The President of the United States never bluffs. I mean what I said. Now, grab your travel case and be at the White House at 10 a.m. tomorrow for a confidential meeting. I can assure you this is going to be as curious as it can get, and I want you to be a part of it." James heard the click sound, and the connection went dead. For the next 5 minutes, James sat on the cushioned sofa and began to analyze the call. He realized that he had not accomplished anything notable, considering multiverse, as he had expected. Presently, he saw the opening of a window. And the President of the United States had just opened it for him. Once he realized it, James ran like a madman and packed all the essentials into his old travel case. Once done, he called and booked a flight to D.C., making sure that he would reach before 10 a.m. the next morning. Satisfied with himself, he booked an airport cab. After 20 minutes of waiting, the cab reached his house. James pulled his travel case and locked the main door. A cool breeze nudged him and made him feel ecstatic. Taking in the breeze, James screamed like a small child. To the White House and beyond, and ran towards the waiting airport cab.